Okay, here you are, the Monday lesson, the start of the year investigation of the Cold War, communism versus capitalism. You see on the left a map that shows you in bluish tones where the capitalism was, and in the reddish orangish tones where communism was. And then you see the little chart, green capitalism, red communism. You don't have to pay too much attention to philosophers. The ideas, however, start to get you to understand, what's going on. But the most important things has to do with the economy. Those last three lines there, where it says who determines the prices of goods, who determines the supply, where they're going to come from, who's going to get them, and who determines the demand, like who's actually going to get the supplies. And under capitalism, you see it's the people, and under communism, it's the government using a socialistic economic system that controls things. So then you get your learning targets where you're going to be understanding how the systems of communism and capitalism are different. And they were used in the United States, capitalism, and the Soviet Union, communism. Just gives you your directions, tells you what slides to read and where the work is. Then you start getting into the information on this slide. It talks about after World War II, the Cold War. And yeah, the black text is important, but the reason the text below has been turned into blue and red is to help you see the difference. There's a different form of government. United States, Democratic Republic. Communism, a totalitarian dictatorship, where the only freedoms you get are the freedoms that the people in charge choose to give you. And here's a little bit more detail about it, a little bit summary, and you get to watch a brain pop. After you do slide 5 and slide 6, it's your information, then you come here and you make a choice. By now you know this stuff. Like, a dictator controls things. Is that communism or capitalism? You just write it in the chart. Then you're interpreting this political cartoon, where on the left you see the American people shaking hands with the Soviet people, but there is a difference there. I wonder what that means. Then you get here to your summaries. You got to do the summaries, surveys, and then you get the extra extension stuff. So pretty simple. Ask questions if you have them.